This is Project 2025, the Republican blueprint for a second Trump term.
Oh boy, here we go again. Another sad attempt at getting another has-been black actor, black actress, black comedian, or a black pop singer to push Project 2025, blah, 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 blah. Make sure y'all listen in between the lines. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys all being here. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. I really think you guys should follow me on all the platforms you see up here and down here. And also, clicking that thumbs up button will consistently have my videos recommended to you and push my content out in the algorithm of YouTube world. Also, double check and make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel because it's a good chance you have been unsubscribed. So I don't want to take up too much time, and you guys already seen what the title of this is. They had Mr. Keenan from God dang on Saturday Night Live. You remember, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger, Matt. You know him? Then also he was known for other movies he's played in that kind of just pretty much tanked. They never been any good. Honestly, he's funny a little bit to me, but not really all that fun. I just never really found anything that I can recall right now that I can say this dude had me cracking up when he did X, Y, and Z. But nevertheless, they had him show up to the DNC to push the Project 2025 rhetoric. That, let me repeat, Trump has nothing to do with it at all, okay? And you're going to see. Check this out.
All right.
Now, with all that being said, and they really want to put this on Trump, here's what it really is.
What is Project 2025? Basically, it's a 900-page plan to overhaul the U.S. government for the next Republican president. It was developed by the Heritage Foundation, a conservative think tank. It has 4 areas: policy, personnel, training, and a playbook for the first 180 days to be written later. Now, policy is not exactly that surprising, though it definitely does come down on the hard right side of things. It's a conservative wish list. It deals with immigration, building a border wall. It does not ban abortion, but it does call for taking mifepristone off the market. It calls for a stronger military, but also removing diversity initiatives from the Pentagon and reinstating service members who were kicked out for not getting vaccinated against COVID. And it aims to defeat what it calls the woke agenda. Personnel is where the big changes come in. Project 2025 would reclassify as many as 50,000 federal workers as political appointees who could all be fired on Inauguration Day. The plan is to train what the plan calls an army of loyal conservatives to take their place, and it creates a presidential personnel database of approved people. And there's a training program for prospective political appointees. It's free, and most classes are between 30 and 90 minutes, aiming to educate people on how to be government employees. So who's behind Project 2025? The conservative Heritage Foundation lists 3 people as in charge of the project. All 3 are former Trump administration officials, and some of the authors of the document are also Trump officials. Christopher Miller, Trump's Secretary of Defense on January 6th, Ken Cuccinelli, who was the head of U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, Peter Navarro, a former Trump official who's now in jail for contempt of Congress. But Trump says this about it: I know nothing about Project 2025. I have no idea who's behind it. I disagree with some of the things they're saying, and some of the things they're saying are absolutely ridiculous and abysmal. Anything they do, I wish them luck, but I have nothing to do with them. President Biden has made this a big issue the last few days, saying he's trying to hide his connections to his allies' extreme Project 2025 agenda. The only problem, it was written for him by those closest to him. Project 2025 should scare every single American. But remember, this is only a plan drawn up by a think tank. It's not a law, it's not a bill, it's not even an official Republican Party plan. And if most of this was put into effect, it would definitely face a lot of legal challenges almost immediately.
See what I'm saying? You saw that. You saw what Trump said himself. Well, just because he said it don't mean that he... Come on now. He has his own thing. And if you want to look it up, what Trump plans on doing, don't go look up Project 2025 or what these 3 conservative men who once were with Trump are, what their plan and what their hopes and wishes are for the conservative movement or the Republican Party. Go and look up what Trump has. It's called Agenda 47. You're probably not going to go and do it. You want me to be the one to present it to you. I've already done that before. I'm not going to do it. If you want to know the truth, then you will seek the truth out. And that's why the Bible says you shall know the truth. And the truth will make you free. Most of y'all not going to do that because y'all just rather be dragged along, going whichever way the wind blows, go whichever way the waves take you and crash and all this just to say, Trump's going to bring in 2025 project agenda. And you're not going to go and research it because you don't want to, because you don't want to arrive to the truth, because then you're going to have to shut up, pick up your bottom jaw and say that you were wrong, which we know that most people, when they do things like that, they don't want to have no accountability to what they're doing. They don't want to sit there and say I was wrong because there's too much pride. Let me know what y'all think by putting it in the comments below after the video, and don't forget to do that right there. I will see you guys on the next one, all right? I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.